Hello, welcome again to another video tutorial. My name is Ilya Larray, and this is done with courtesy from Get More Out of College. It's for college students taking college biology. Slides are Dr. Leon Fredericks, a professor at University of Texas. The slides we use with her permission and for non-commercial purposes. So let's go right here real quick to the juicy stuff. The kidneys. Here's a quick structure. We'll just go through some quick anatomy. The kidneys, yeah, here you have your renal pelvis. Again, it's named like that. Just it looks like the pelvic bone. You have your renal cortex, which is on the exterior. The renal medulla is more inferior to that. And just really think about it. Usually the cortex is always on the outside. The medulla is usually on the inside. It's kind of related to like the adrenal structures where you have the adrenal medulla and the adrenal cortex. And then every kidney is made up of millions and millions of nephrons. And nephrons are the guys who really do the hardcore work down and below. Let's zoom into this nephron right here. Okay, here I got it. So, your kidneys, about 25% of your blood that leaves your heart to the systemic circuit goes to your kidney. So quite a lot of blood comes here. What happens when it gets here? It gets to your glomerulus. Your glomerulus is it's like a filter system. It's like a sieve. It filters your blood as it comes in. So once it comes here, it only filters the only things that go in past your glomerulus are the little stuff like small amino acids, small vitamins, soluble vitamins. That is what you would expect to go past that. Surrounding your glomerulus, it doesn't really show it here. I don't know why. I should have put that on there. That is your Bowman capsule. Your Bowman capsule is what gathers your filtrate. So your filtrate is the blood that has been sieved by your glomerulus, and this will be your primary convoluted tubule, and that'll go down. Here you have your descending and ascending limbs of loops of Henle, and here will be your distal convoluted tubule, and here will be your collecting duct. Now, what do these things do? Again, your glomerulus filters your Bowman capsules right here. It absorbs the filtrate, goes to the proximal convoluted tubules, down your descending limb, up your ascending distal convoluted collecting duct. Again, this is just the basics, and so let's go now into the meat of it. What happens here in your proximal tubules, your proximal convoluted tubules? Their sugar is reabsorbed. A lot of nutrients are reabsorbed by your body as needed. It also helps maintain pH, usually in your cortex. This filtrate, as it leaves this as it leaves the glomerulus, it's usually isotonic, so there's a net movement of water back and forth. Now, as you go down your loop of Henle, this descending limb right here, where the cursor is permeable only to water. So water leaves, and you would imagine if water is leaving, osmolarity should be increasing, making your filtrate more hypertonic or more concentrated. So it makes your filtrate more concentrated on your descending limb. Now it goes around this loop of Henle up to your ascending limb, which is only permeable to salts, sodium chloride for example in this case. So as your salts are leaving as needed, as your body chooses, or if your body has a low on salts, or but it all goes as needed. And so as your salts are leaving, you'd imagine that this concentrated filtrate should be getting more dilute because it's only left with water. Now it goes towards your distal tubules where more nutrients are reabsorbed, like potassium, H plus ions, bicarbonate ion, more salts, more water, before it gets to your collecting duct. Now why is this important? Because by the time it gets to your collecting duct, there is no turning back. Everything that the body should have needed should have been collected a long time ago. So you have here reabsorption going on, here some more reabsorption, here exclusive to water, here exclusive to salt, then to your collecting duct. Now, don't let all these reabsorptions confuse you, because the final concentration of urine is determined by the permeability of this collecting duct right here, regardless of how much has been reabsorbed and absorbed. And what controls the permeability of this collecting duct? It is your hormones. Your hormones, your nervous system, based on your hypothalamus, which secretes ADH or vasopressin, and it stores in the pituitary. Sometimes your pituitary, based on the levels of your blood volume, blood pressure, how much water is in your blood, osmolarity of your blood. That's what really triggers how your collecting duct would act. It could reabsorb more sodium to retain more water, or it could get rid of some stuff, some drugs. Help manipulate this as well for hypertensive patients, patients with high blood pressure, and different things like that. But yeah, right here is just a basic overview of the kidneys. Yeah, so there you have it. These are the main structures that you just need to know for your basic undergraduate level, and here will be like a summary, and you will see how the filtrate goes in. Again, the cortex is always isotonic. You generally isotonic, it stays the same, but it decreases as it goes down. Again, your osmolarity keeps going down because you're losing more and more water in this descending limb, and same thing in the ascending limb. Here you have your highest osmolarity, and again towards another distal convoluted tubule into your collecting duct. So this is a basic overview of the kidneys. For www.elialarray.com, more information is on there, free information to you college students. Hope this helped, and thank you very much. Until next time, bye bye.